This tiny metal disc from Rode is going to change mobile filmmaking forever. This is the Rode magnetic mount. This thing is absolutely insane. If you do mobile filmmaking, there's a good chance you've probably taught or bought yourself some kind of cage. This is the Small Rig Brandon Lee collab, and a lot of these cages are quite similar. You open like a little door and you put your phone in, or in this case, I can't. Any of these types of cages, as solid as they are, they're just not going to take a case on the phone. This from Rode changes this game entirely. Rode did send me this. No money changed hands. They don't want to see the video before it goes out. In fact, they're seeing this video the exact same time as you're seeing this video. It's a metal disc, and in the box for this magnetic mount from Rode, you get 1, 2, and 3 little metal arms. You can put them in multiple little fitting devices, holes around the actual magnetic mount from Rode. First one goes in. You're like, okay, let's see what's going on here. Next one goes in. Wherever you want. And then you can put another one in wherever you want. Or actually, I'm just going to put this one on top. It's just as easy as that to swap them out. Now, this is a cold shoe. This is a cold shoe. So, for example, you can put whatever you want on here. In this case, I have the Rode Video Mic Go 2, which is a USB-C mic as well. So that's going to work really well with my iPhone 15 Pro. And again, another cold shoe. I'm just going to stick this little light on here. There is one little thing down here that's really cool. 1/4-inch thread. Any tripod that you have, even if it's a handheld one, in here it goes. I've got this big old one here, so we've got lots of reach. Again, 1/4-inch thread, so many of them out there. And then all you need to do, stick your phone on. And this is I just love that. Boom. And you are ready to go really quick. And the thing is, because you can just like set it down. Boom. It's amazing. It is so simple to use. But I know what you're thinking. You're like going, yeah, that looks good, but it's magnetic. This is going to fall off, right? Okay. This magnet is insanely strong. And it works with any MagSafe case or MagLock case. Or obviously stuff like the iPhones. It's just like, this is absolutely rock solid. This, my friends, is a game changer, but we gotta stop there for this because there is something else Rode have built that utilizes this little disc. A cage! I know you're thinking, Rode built a cage. Okay, but we are back to this now. There is an extra part with this magnetic mount for this Rode Filmmaker cage. This thing is hard. If we look at the back here, we can see there's little teeth. These tie into the teeth that are on the actual magnetic mount. So you line these guys up. Now, I will admit it is slightly fiddly. The first couple of times I found this is the easiest way. Get the teeth on, hold it with your thumb and 2 fingers, and then you just screw in. You have a cage that you don't have to take off. Now, I know this isn't the only cage out there that, the phone isn't completely encased in, but a lot of those cages come with those really kind of clunky, springy mounts, and they're awkward to use. This, boom, you're on. If you want to go vertical, just like the other system, boom, you're on. I need to just flip the lens over. Boom, you're on. I want to go back. Boom, you're on. And because this is the exact same as this, we do have that insane magnetic strength. This thing is not coming off, and it is really hard. I don't know, it's made of vibranium or something. It's insanely strong. Like all cages, they do have mounting points. Like that small rig cage. What did I do? I didn't throw it out yet. That's got like a few points. It's got like a cold shoe mount up there. This, however, cold shoe, if you're doing the vertical, cold shoe, it has got 5 cold shoe mounts In total, it's got over 30, because I know you love my THs. It's got 35 mounting points here. 1/4" thread, 3/8, everything is here. And it also has one genius little thing, which is cable channeling. Up here on the corners, you have a little channel, essentially, to tuck your cable in. Here is my problem with this Rode cage. It's not necessarily a deal breaker. And if you're wondering, should you buy this or buy the other one? There's a very good reason why you shouldn't buy this. And there's also a very good reason when you should buy this. But I'll get into that in a bit. There is no mount for a hard drive. Now, there's lots of mounts out there these days. There's MagSafe mounts. There's all kinds of lock mounts to put on an SSD drive. That's not necessarily the problem. So I have a small rig one here, and you've obviously loads of different options to put on, and you just screw it on and it's good to go. But my problem lies with the USB-C cables. This is just a bog standard USB-C cable. I've tried a load of different USB-C cables. Some are bigger. You can get all different types of USB-C cables, by the way. But look, when we just can't fit it in. You would need a really kind of a narrower one to get it in. There's no channel here, there's no port or hole, so you're kind of stuck. What you can have though is what I use quite a bit, and I think if you're a mobile filmmaker, you probably have one of these right angle adapters, and basically that makes life a lot easier. Maybe Rode suggestion, either put one in the box or maybe USB-C cables at work, but either way, you're good to go. Now, that's one kind of problem that I certainly have. It's not a deal breaker ultimately. We can see the channels here work quite well, but the only thing is you are quite close to that USB-C cable if you're holding the cage like this. Now, that might be a problem for some folks, but I find that my USB-C port's a bit loose, so I can knock this out quite quickly. But might be a comfort thing for some folks. Most people probably won't care. Now, obviously, with all of these mounting points, you can put any of those big arms that you can buy and screw in, you can put those on. Or what I tried was one of these. This is just your bog standard NATO rail handle. I think this one's from Small Rig. This is not NATO rail, okay? So do this at your own risk, but I have found zero problems with this if you just wanted to get a bit more grip. Maybe Rode will have some more stuff coming out, but you can just get this on here, and I'm tightening it really tight, and it's absolutely fine. You have so many options here that you're obviously going to jerry rig whatever needs you have, whether that's mics or lights or whatever. Now, here's the thing, right? This is not necessarily for you. If you are a serious mobile filmmaker and you need all the functionality, this absolutely is for you. However, if you just want a streamlined little kit for running around with a mic and maybe a light or whatever, then this is the one for you. Now, overall, the big thing here for me is the simplicity of use of both of these kits. The MagSafe, the magnetic mount, the way the phone goes on, doesn't matter if you have a case, and I have a cheap old kind of rubbery plastic case. It just absolutely works. Now, obviously, depending on the types of cases that you might have, the magnetic power might not be as strong, but I've had zero issues. These are incredibly powerful magnets. You have seen my shake test. These are very well built. They are so simple. I'm thinking going, why did anybody else not invent this? I can safely say, hand on heart, these are the best mounts I've seen for the phone. And they're an absolute no-brainer if you're doing any kind of mobile filming at all. I've left a link in the description for you guys to find out a little bit more. Big thanks to Rode for sending me these. And yeah, these things are absolutely savage.